Again, I welcome all of you on behalf of Department of Chemistry in this webinar. So I'm going to start soon. As I mentioned earlier, I request all of you kindly mute your microphone and also switch off your video. So I will begin with a small presentation why you should study Bsc Chemistry at SRM AP. And following, as I said earlier, we'll be happy to have a more interactive session. If any one of you any questions, myself and my colleagues are here, we'll be happy to answer. You can directly ask the question unmuting your microphone, as well as you can type in the chat box. Thank you. Okay, I believe all of you able to see my screen. Again, I heartily welcome all of you in today's webinar organized by Department of Chemistry at SRM AP. I strongly feel that in this Monday morning, you guys may have some other engagement, but you have rather chosen to part of this webinar. So that means you have shown a interest for your further future careers, that you may have an interest to study Bsc Chemistry. I always feel like that this is not by accident, this is an arrangement that you have chosen to part of this webinar, so that may be helpful to decide what could be your future endeavors. I believe all of you are pursuing 10+2s, and soon you will be enrolled in colleges, and you might have shown interest in our SRM AP. Through this presentation, you're going to know that how SRM AP could be very, you know, SRM AP could be the best place for you to pursue your higher study, and of course, especially the Bsc Chemistry. Again, there are some rules or regulations. I believe all of you are adult or going to be adult. So please do not do what you are doing. One of you who was doing annotation on the screen. Okay. We can definitely find out who is doing that. Okay. So my sincere request, please don't do. Okay. So
Dr. Nimai, sorry to interrupt. What you can do, you go to the view option, then you disable the annotation to all.
View option where, Manathan?
On the top probably.
View or annotation, I can
disable.
Annotation, I can, this one you mean? Clear all drawings.
Yes, gone.
Gone, yeah. And that is okay. Now, thank you, Manathan.
Thank you, Nimai. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Once again, I welcome all of you on behalf of Department of Chemistry. Here myself, Dr. Nimai Mishra, Assistant Professor in the Department of Chemistry, SRM AP, with my colleagues, Dr. S. Mannathan, who is HOD of the department, Head of the Department of Chemistry. My colleague, Dr. Mahesh Rabba, who is Assistant Professor in the Department of Chemistry. My colleague, Dr. Sabyasachi Chakraborty, also Assistant Professor in Department of Chemistry. And my colleague, Dr. Partha Sarathi, also Assistant Professor in the Department of Chemistry. I also welcome the staff member who is helping us here. So in today's topic, as I discussed, that all of you have chosen your time to part of this webinar, that means you have shown interest that you like to study Bsc Chemistry, or you have a thought in your mind that you want to pursue chemistry as your higher studies. So through this webinar, you can understand that why you can come over to SRM AP to pursue Bsc Chemistry. Manathan, my screen is audible. You can see my screen and I am audible.
Yes. It is audible and it's fine.
Okay.
Fine. Please go ahead.
Okay. So this is the today's agenda of today's webinar. As the topic clearly mentioned, why you should study Bsc Chemistry at SRM AP. So I will try to give you a overview why you should study chemistry. Okay. Now, in today's context, the reason we are all are in this webinar, the reason behind a, a small particle that's changed our lifestyle. All of you know this is a coronavirus who has size less than 100 nanometer, around 100 nanometer. And those that small particle change our lifestyle such a way we are forced to go in the online mode. And that's why we are reaching you guys through this webinar. And then what is the important point with this today's chemistry webinar in this COVID coronavirus? You can see if you understand, I think all of you, as I mentioned, 10+2 students, you have studied chemistry and biology, then you can see coronavirus is nothing else, is made up some RNA DNA structure. So coronavirus is nothing else, is a chemical molecules. If I say molecule may not be the appropriate word, but you can say is a makeup. It is made of some. It is a made of some. It is a made of some chemicals. Made of some chemicals, and in present context, the chemistry become more relevant than before because all over the world, thousands of scientists are trying their best to find out what could be the probable drugs, what could be the vaccines. And who are the people dealing with this drug discovery is none other than this is the chemist. This is a proper combinations between a chemist, a biologist, and a medicinal practitioner. The chemistry people putting their time and effort in the laboratory with the understanding of their basic chemistry, try to find out the organic molecules that could have a potential work as a drug or could be a vaccine. And the biologists, they're doing all those biological trials. At the end, the medical doctor that can bring those things to the people. So that's why I believe we all of us, all our faculty member colleagues are believe the chemistry become more relevant than before. So as you see here, the chemistry being the center of the science, that it has huge importance. I just give one very relevant example. The reason behind we are connecting all of you through the webinar because of this COVID-19 virus, and that virus is nothing else, is just a simple made of some chemicals. And how two people are taking over or accepting the challenge. Again, many chemists are accept this challenge to find out the probable drugs or antivirus. So that's why you can see, I can give you a number of importance of chemistry, which is maybe I no need to do, we all of are aware of it, but I just took a relevant example why chemistry is become more relevant than before. So that's the importance the chemistry is. It is actually it's called everyday science. You woke up in the morning and you go to bed in the night. You do almost the chemistry. The morning you woke up, you tooth your brush. That is what is the toothpaste? It's a chemistry made of some chemical composition. Okay, and you go to the bed in the night. Many of you want to take some medicine, some health supplement. There's nothing else. This is also a chemical formulas, chemical components made of some chemical components. So morning to evening, whatever we do is some part of the chemistry we have been doing. So that's the importance. Then in the SRM AP, then the question naturally comes, why the SRM AP? Because in the India, there are a number of degree colleges available. What could be the benefit for you if you join here in the SRM AP? That I'm going to discuss in more details in the coming slides. We can see here, you can also go through our websites, all the informations are there, but here also I can give you a brief idea about our curriculum, our undergraduate program. We'll discuss what is the uniqueness of our curriculum compared to the other colleges available across India. And then of course, the questions comes, if you study chemistry, what could be your future? What could be your future scope? What can you do? So those things also I can give you a brief overview. Definitely there are a number of YouTube videos, you can go through it, but rather I don't want to show all those job opportunities that easily you can find out YouTube. Here, mostly I will focus on that how our SRM AP chemistry curriculum or our department is unique compared to any other department in India. So you can come over here to fulfill your dream. As I said in the beginning, all of you are joined here in this webinar. There is a reason. The reason behind it, you may love for chemistry. You want to pursue for higher studies chemistry, but you may not, you haven't decided where to study. So in this webinar, going to find out that why SRM AP, why you may come here and then you can fulfill your dream. Now, definitely, I'm going to discuss what are the teaching methods, what are the uniqueness of our teaching methods. So these are the overall agendas of today's discussion. Then I already discussed, as I said, that chemistry has become more relevant than before. The chemistry is an everyday science, chemistry in daily life. If you see this slide, simple, all of you are aware of it. starting from medicines, it is made of chemical, different kind of chemical compositions. If you see the fertilizers, how the green revolution has come to the India, how all 130 crores of India getting all the food supply because of these fertilizers. Because of the fertilizers, our agriculture revolution has happened, and that's why India is now not a shortage of food grains or any other pulses, vegetables because of the fertilizer, and that is a great boon by chemistry. Okay, and the beverages, and definitely, all kind of beverages, starting from soft drinks, starting from the health drinks, whatever beverages you take, it is only is the best of some of the chemical, formulas, and that's depends on the criteria that people are making, and depend the need of the people, depend on the what is the nutrition values. Based on this, the companies are making different beverages. Of course, the food, as I talked, the fertilizer, because of this green revolution happened, we have ample supply of the food grains and the fruits, everything. Now, not only the cultivation of the fruits and food grains, there is a call food processing also. How to keep those fruits for a long time, and how food can be without destroying it, it can supply to your home. Maybe an apple is grown in Kashmir, but it can come to the Kanyakumari. So that is also help of some of the chemicals. Okay, and so these things are there, and definitely the one of the industry, petroleum industry, that is actually running all of us. This is a running machine, so this is also a huge applications of chemistry in the petrochemicals. And then plastics, no need to give any examples of why plastics, no need to say any word, you all of know the plastic is being part of parcel of a life. So these are the some, I gave an example that how chemistry is everyday's life we can see. So that's the things that chemistry, we call is the everyday science. So I hope I have given enough motivations, and this is already aware of, all of you are aware of it, that chemistry is how chemistry is important. Now, if you see this image, you can find that almost every item, okay, made of plastics. What does it mean? Made of plastic means there are some on the other hand, there are chemistry involved. Any of this, all of this product, starting from this TV remote, starting from the toys, okay, starting from this cold drinks bottle, starting from this speaker. So all are some or other hand is either plastics or some composite materials. How they have made? They have made in some chemical industry by some chemist, okay, through some chemical processes. Okay, so this is some representative example. After the webinar, if you think about it, you just close your eyes, and then where in your room you are sitting, you can look around and you can see whatever the product, whatever the things are doing is almost some or other is related to chemistry. So that's the basic idea behind these slides. So these things, I have been already discussed very thoroughly, that how chemistry, has been very important. And we often say chemistry is being in center of science because it can connect almost all the sciences as well as engineering subjects that are available. This is a highly interdisciplinary subject, highly interdisciplinary. Okay, it has a wide application, as I discussed, starting from biology, petrochemicals, polymer, genetic engineering, agriculture, pharmacology, and all the consumer products that we are having it now in the supermarkets are all. Okay, so being a center of science, the mathematics people has a part to play in the chemistry. Okay, chemistry has a mathematics people can also work. Physics, there's a direct correlation between physics, is called chemical physics. And then for the geology people, it's called geochemistry. Biology, of course, the biochemistry. This is the current, as I said, due to the coronavirus, all over the people, thousands of chemists are working with the biologists to find out the vaccines or medicines. So that's the relevant of the chemistry. And that's has become more relevant in today's context. Okay, and then now we have given enough information. I have given enough information. So why this chemistry is important. And these are the very routine information. So you can easily find out in the website, easily find out any website, any YouTube videos, what are the applications of chemistry. Now the today's webinar topic, that why you should choose to study Bsc Chemistry in the SRM AP, as I said in the beginning. So my main goal in today's webinar, I'm going to give you enough information where our SRM AP department chemistry stand out compared to any other department in India. So starting with this, you can see, so these are the people. These are the people which are the, any department to run, any organization now run, you need highly motivated personnel. They are dedicated to their job. They are dedicated to job for their job. to make, the department or as a whole, the organization to become more successful. So we are in these 5, young people here. You can see as a part of Department of Chemistry, we are these 5 faculty members, starting from Dr. S. Manathan, who is there in this webinar, is a HOD and his research area is organic chemistry, and Dr. Sabyasachi Chakraborty, who's working in nanochemistry, and then my colleague Dr. Mahesh Rava was working in theoretical physical chemistry, and my another colleague Dr. Partha Maram, he's working in solid state chemistry, and myself Dr. Nimai Mishra, and I have been working in the inorganic material chemistry. So this is a very young group of faculty members. And if you see, all of us has pursued our PhD programs in reputed universities, and we have done post PhD's work that is called postdoctoral work. And after gaining so much of this kind of experience, we have chosen to pursue as an academic career, and we have chosen to come back to India to part of a university system. The reason behind it, all of us has passion that we want to teach the young minds and make them ready for the future generation. Okay, that's the common goal. All of are connected here because all of us have passion to teach what we understand and learn all last 10-12 years during our course of master's, PhD, and postdoctoral work, and we want to give the student what could be the highly modern age chemistry research is going on. So that's the passion all of us have here. Now, in terms of our job satisfaction, we all 5 faculty members will be very happy if we see one day our students are successful. And that's why to make you as a successful in your future, we will not leave any stone unturned. We will put all our energy and effort, and all our knowledge will ensure all our knowledge will be smoothly transferred to you guys. So you can be very, very handy, very, very knowledgeable at the end of BSc Chemistry program at SRM AP. So that's the most importance. As I said, any organization, any department, the main core strength is their faculty members. We have very outstanding faculty members that has very wide experience, and they have studies from India and abroad. All of us spend time in abroad. We have studied one of the finest universities and institute in abroad, and we gain lots of information and knowledge. And now is our time to pass on those information to young generation, young students like you guys. So we can seed questions, we can seed the question to seek further knowledge to you guys. So that is our role. And we believe we will do more than 100%. If you will put 1 step ahead, we'll put 2 steps. That's the promise from our side. Now, terms of about in the introduction, in the agenda, I have shown you guys that our curriculum. Okay, as you've seen that the webinar is focused on why you study chemistry in SRM AP. One of the basic reason, whenever you go for, you must look for the curriculum. Okay, whenever you choose something, you have to choose something. Let's say when you're going to buy a product, maybe you're going to buy something, a mobile phone. You're going to look for what are the features of that mobile phone. You are looking through many different kind of mobile phones. So similarly, you are going to choose any program. And I believe, as I said earlier, all of you are intention have to study BSc Chemistry. So now you have to see what are the curriculums every colleges, university is providing you. So here is the beauty, here is the uniqueness of our curriculum. Okay. Now our curriculum here we distributed in 4 different parts. If you see, I come in the more details. Is called SAOH. The S is stand for strength. Okay, it consists of some of the foundation courses. Now, if you go for any other colleges, there may not be you have a foundation course. Not may not be you don't have a foundation courses. What are the foundation courses? That is being a chemistry. We are not only encourage you study only chemistry. You confine your life only chemistry. Maybe during studies chemistry, you find out your interest to study some of the chemical bioinformatics, or you want to do some of the chemical simulation. What does it mean? Then mean you have grown interest some of the thing theoretical or computational studies. So you may need some of the computational or computer-based knowledge. So this foundation course can give you, okay, in part of the curriculum, we are offering 6 foundation course that based on your choices. If one of you have choice to study Indian history, you can happy to do so. I don't think any department in India can allow any science student to choose a course from art subjects, but here we are allowing it because the days become so interdisciplinary that you need to know. Maybe you are working on find out the ages of some of the ancient minerals or ancient rocks found in some part of the India. Then you need to know the history, the which age, which years, or which kingdom, which dynasty made those maybe made those temples. And then you use your chemistry knowledge, something called carbon dating, to find out the age. That's why you know the need to know the history knowledge. As I said, if some of you want to study chemistry and you want to do the data analysis based on the chemical application, you need to know a bit about the computer knowledge. We can give you some of the course, one course called data science. So that's the foundation courses, and you get an opportunity here in SRM AP Department of Chemistry to choose wider different fundamental courses and that called foundation courses. And then we have advanced courses on chemistry. Okay, there's advanced courses chemistry, and that can upgrade you your chemistry knowledge. I will come and bit maybe all the details of the advanced courses we have were not listed in the webinar. It may take long time, but I can assure you the curriculum has been designed with the keeping in mind the basic concept of the chemistry should remain. And then we have added what are the modern techniques, modern methods, and modern trends in chemistry that is happening not only India, all over the world. During putting this curriculum, we have seen the curriculum starting from MIT, the topmost institute in the world, and different parts of the other parts of the world's universities, starting from Singapore, Japan, Europe, US. We have looked through their syllabus, and we have found a very proper blend in terms of Indian context. So that's how I made it. But by doing so, we did not dilute the basic concept of the chemistry. We keep the basic concept, but we are adding the extra values based on the current trends of chemistry. So that's the beauty of our curriculum. Okay. Then of course, that we are giving you opportunity. The O stand for the opportunities. The chemistry is called experimental science. It's not the theoretical science. That means you need a hands-on experience. Okay, so in part of the chemistry laboratory in the university, definitely you're going to have a hands-on experience, but apart from that, we're going to give you internship in the industry. We already have some industry project in the university, in the Department of Chemistry, and we have a connections with different industries where our students like you are the prospective students. You can go there, spend summer time, 2 to 3 months. That's not only in India. You can go in the abroad. As I said, all our 5 faculty members, they spend substantial amount of their time in the abroad. So we have a very good connection with our PVR Institute and universities. Certainly we can help you out to reach foreign universities for pursuing your internship. Okay. Now what internship can give you? It can help you. It can give you ready for your job. Let's say one of you decided after BSc Chemistry, go for job. Now there are a number of BSc Chemistry students, how they will differentiate with you and the others. When the industry going to take a person, the industry going to look you how job ready you are. If you already have an industry project, that can give you upper hand that you already gone through industry training. That can help you to get the job if you're competing with many. So that's the beauty with our curriculum. And then if you don't want to for a job, if you go for higher studies, your industry experience, your experience in our laboratory can help you, and our exposure, I mean the faculty members connections and our university MOUs with different universities can help you to secure a position in the abroad. Okay, so in part of the opportunities, not only the chemistry lab. Here we are encouraging you to part of our research program that I'll explain in details in the coming slides. Okay, so that you can really get a hands-on experience. As I started, that chemistry being a application-oriented science, you really have to put your time and effort in the laboratory to understand it practically. If you understood it practically, definitely you will stand out different compared to all your competent people. So now your options. So there are three different curriculum we are floating here in the SRM AP. So that's also uniqueness of our program. I don't think so any other university colleges can give you three options. It's something like you all of us are happy to have this kind of scenario. If you go for a restaurant, you like to have a menu card. You want to see what could be suitable for you. Because that's the other things. We are not want to force student based on our understanding. Again, we are giving is kind of a liberty, okay, to the students. The based on their criteria, based on their future plans, they can choose what curriculum they want to do. The basic curriculum called basic Bsc in chemistry, that is 120 credits. Okay, so credit is maybe on all of you are aware of what is credit, but nothing else. It is something a calculation based of one course equal to how many teaching hours. So based on, and the UGC, which is called University Grant Commission, they have put some regulations to all the university and the colleges to follow what could be the minimum credit of courses you must do to get a degree. So that's the credits. No need to worry all those things. So 120 credit is the minimum if you want to take only Bsc Chemistry. Okay. And then if you take 140, it will call Bsc Honors is Chemistry. That means you are further advanced. That is also 3 years. A more focus on materials chemistry, because we are giving a Bsc Honors in a theme area of materials chemistry. As I said from the beginning, the modern trend of the chemistry is going on. People are looking for new materials. Like COVID-19 drug is a material done by an organic chemist. Like a solar cell devices, you need a new material to make a highly efficient solar cell devices. You want to increase the memory devices of the mobile, you need a new materials. So everything is a material. The medical industry want to have new material to improve the medical facilities, the materials. So material chemistry is the modern theme of today's world. Everybody is looking for. So our chemistry honors program, which is 140 credits, as a 3 years program, is a theme about materials chemistry. Then you have 140 credits. It's called basics plus minor. Okay, what is the minor? Okay, I can give you a brief overview. What is the minor? Minor is something you are studying chemistry honors. Okay, you like chemistry, but as I said separately, you want to do something interesting. What's going on in biology? Let's say you want to do. So you can do a minimum 20 credit. 20 credit. Each course can be 4 credit course. So 20 divided by 4 means 5 courses. You can have 5 courses over 3 years. Then you can have a degree. On your degree certificate, it will be written. You are having a Bsc Chemistry as well as a minor in biology. So that can help you to go to pharma industry. Pharma industry people see, oh, this guy is a chemistry as well as some knowledge of biology. Some of you go for bioinformatics related, or okay, computer, what is called computer modeling, simulation based companies. So you can do a minor in computer science, a 6-5 course. Okay, so that's the idea of minors, again based on your choice. So that's the things, we are putting so many different items on your plate. It is up to you based on your interest. So initial also, you just join with us. We can have a courses for 1 semester based on your interest. We can also suggest you want to stop in 3 years, you want to give a minor. You can also discuss with your parents, your well-wishers, your previous teachers, then you can decide it. So that is the uniqueness, that we are giving you so many options. Okay, and then those are further motivated to pursue their higher studies. Here are putting a 4th year, that's called diploma program. Okay, that is called Bsc honors with diploma. That means this is a course for 4 years. So in this diploma, 4 years means if you are directly eligible to pursue your higher studies in the abroad university. After 4 years, you can write a GRE, TOEFL, all those things, and then you go to the US, European University, Australian University, Singapore, Japan, all these places. Okay, so I hope I have given enough information. And now you can see these are the things we have a 56 departmental core courses. Okay, so what are the core courses? These core courses, as I said, that we did not dilute the basic understanding of chemistry. So we have 56 department core courses that can give you enough information. A person to become chemistry, B.Sc chemistry honors need to know thermodynamics, need to know organic name reaction, needs to know inorganic coordination chemistry. So we are giving enough information that you will be very, very up to date with the knowledge. Okay. Same time, we're giving off electives. That electives are modern trends of chemistry, different areas of chemistry. Now modern research is going on. So here you can give a handful idea what kind of research, what kind of applications is going on. Okay. Then there are practicals. As I said, chemistry being experimental science, we are very focused and very sincerely we're going to pursue the practicals to understand, to gain the hands-on experience. And then you need some of the allied subject. This is the University Grant Commission UGC rules. You need to require physics, mathematics, life science. You need to choose two to complete the 16 courses. These are not the foundation courses. Foundation course or minor could be the separate one. And 24 foundation courses. Upon 24 foundation courses, you're going to choose 6. That's how it is. So these are the options. Among that, you're going to choose the courses. Okay. Now marks distribution, which is also important. You're going to know that how the marks assessment going to be in next 3 to 4 years. Okay, if you join for 3 years program, if you choose to become 4-year program. So our marks distribution across is a very standard. We are believe that it should be the continuous understanding, continuous learning. So that is also in something we have introduced very widely, very openly. The students should learn and interact with the faculty member as much as possible. So we are not going to judge you based on only the end semester examination. Throughout the throughout the semester, we're going to organize quizzes, exams. We'll ask you to give a presentation. We'll ask you to give some of the instant quizzes. All those things we'll organize, and that are part of the internal assessment.
यार मेन वहां पे क्लिक करो खुल जाएगा.
And the external assessment is the 50%, which is the end semester exam. So what is this important for you guys to have an internal and externals? Because what we found, all the colleges, degree colleges across this different degree colleges across India, as is all are based on the end semester exam. So what students are doing, they are randomly attending some classes and they thought attendance is not important and they will write down the end semester exam, and before exam 2 weeks before they will take all the notes and all and they will study and they will mug up and they'll vomit and they'll get the degree. We don't want this kind of scenario here. We want a continuous understanding. That's why putting the internals. If you have internals, you are bound to understand every day's class, because based on every day's class, we're going to give you some points, give you some marks. You may not be like it initially. You feel okay, sir.
Meeting chal rahi hai, to kahe ko ye sir?
Okay, sir, if every day is happening, I don't like it every day, but not like that. Definitely, initially you may have a you have a problem to cope up, this kind of, but honestly, I'm saying once you are become interested in the subject, at the end of your curriculum, you'll be very, very thankful for this system and curriculum. That because of that, I was constantly on the mode of understanding. So my chemistry fundamental is very strong. Now after BSc program from Department of Chemistry, SRM AP, I went all the exams, national exams in India to get a master program or PhD program. I'm successful. That day you will be going to tell us. Okay, and that day is our success. So that's why I've been focusing from the beginning. What are the importance? How, as a Department of Chemistry, you are supporting you guys if you choosing to pursue your chemistry program here in SRM AP. Now the teaching method, which is very important. So these are the very important things I'm putting up. First, the faculty. Second, the curriculum. Okay, and second, and then third, what are the options you have? Different choices. Okay, and now the teaching method, which is again very, very important. Okay, now India is being placed to be very conventional teaching method. We are very blessed to have highly qualified teachers among us. So Indian teaching standard, yesterday only people have celebrated the Guru Purnima, the Thanksgiving for the Gurus. So teaching has been very, very important aspect in India. So here also, we're going to give you very, very a blend model of teaching. The very fundamental core of Indian teaching system, as well as the what modern up to date, what people are following in other countries, what people are following, what not only other countries, what people are following, what are the modern teacher of Indian teacher, excellent teacher, they're thinking about it. What could be a very good blend that a student can learn maximum out of a curriculum? So that's our teaching method here. We're going to tell you, every day regular class, you're going to have it, or you're going to have with introduction with us. That is a standard. But I'm going to highlight 3 important points here. That is a very, very unique in our SRM AP Department of Chemistry. One of the thing called supervised learning. This is called interest-based mentorship. What is this about? As I said, we have 5 faculty. As I shown you, 5 faculty members are doing research in 5 different areas. Then, based on your interest, you're going to spend 1 or 2 months with each of the faculty. Like I'm doing a work in the inorganic nanomaterials. My colleague is doing in organic chemistry, Manathan. My another colleague, Sopasachi, doing nanochemistry. My other colleague, Partha Sardi, doing in solid state, and my another colleague, Mahesh Rabba, is doing theoretical chemistry. So based on your choices, you're going to spend time with all 5 of us, 1 month. That's like a semester. And you're going to work with us. We're going to give you a small problem related to our research. Very simple, that you can do a problem for you guys. By doing this problem, you can understand, okay, then what is the really cutting edge research and going on. So based on interaction with all 5 faculties, at the end of the semester, you can find out what could be your core interest to pursue your higher studies. Okay. Now, this is not only for higher studies. This can give you an information and also understanding, and that can make ready for your future job hunting too. Because you are going to job, if you're going for a job, you're going for an industry job, and then they need a hands-on experience, and that can help you. So that is the unique features here, supervised learning. One more called classroom activity. This is, very routine practice. Everybody has it everywhere, but here we're going to make it very different way. We're going to bring out different models, different experience on the table in the classroom. We're going to show you a really chemistry happening in front of your eyes. We're going to demonstrate you different models. Is rather, instead I'm only picking and you are learning. No, we all of us want to interact you. We're going to give you enough information of basic subject. Then we're going to, we want you to challenge us. You're going to challenge us with the different new problems and challenges. And I'll be very happy that any of the students challenges, I'm not able to give an answer at the right moment. That means you guys make me think. And that will be very happy moment to being a teacher. So that's kind of classroom activity. Very liberal, very open, very interactive. There's a scope. There's no fear that, okay, I will say something, sir will be offended. No, not like that. We are going to be discuss as friendly environment as possible. So that's kind of hands-on, again, hands-on experience. As I say, hands-on experience and the research bodies, and that will be the part of this classroom activity. And then active learning, as I emphasizing from the beginning, the chemistry being the experimental subject, you need to know you need to get a hands-on experience. And how do you get it? There are chemistry laboratory practicals in every college is there. What is new here? Even though, unfortunately, very sorry to see, we have seen the different colleges, people are not pursuing, where students are not pursuing the chemistry practical sincerely. Before the exams, they're doing something, mixing here and there, and getting the lab record done, and and they are getting grades. Chemistry is not like a subject that you are just, before the exam, you do so and get a degree. It's not a theoretical subject, it's the experimental subject. Okay, I believe all of you are attending this chemistry curriculum. You have that passion, that interest. You want to see how chemical changes. Okay, when you put 1 drop of phenolphthalein on a beaker that contains a basic solution, how the color changes. I think all of you have done this phenolphthalein titration, U plus 10 plus 2. So that's the chemistry that I think exciting for you guys, all of you guys. That's why you are here to listening this webinar. And then we want to take it further level as a part of active learning. We are going to take you guys inside our research lab as a part of supervised learning, where you get to know what is your interest. And once you decide the interest, then you're going to do a research project under our guidance. Okay, here I'm going to tell you all 5 faculty members. We have established our research laboratories in the SRM AP. You can go to our website. You can see all the modern, sophisticated instrument we have installed here. And all of us are guiding PhD students. What does it mean? Our PhD student, with the guidance of our faculty members, we are pursuing very modern cutting edge research. You will be part of the research team. By part of the research team, our PhD scholar and faculty member will guide you to pursue some of the small relevant project, and that can give you very, very hands-on experience, and this is not available everywhere. This is a very unique program. None of the BSc program throughout India, you have a project, research project. It is the unique program we are offering here. Okay. Now, that's I say the classroom activities. I haven't told you that we are organizing different kind of hands-on models. So these are the some activities organized. People are asked to bring models. Okay, when you organize this kind of activity, we are very surprised to see how the students came out with different ideas, with the different items, waste material to make the models, to understand different structures, to understand the different chemical interactions. We're very happy. We have shown videos on the, our classrooms are very equipped with very modern techniques. We have shown videos, here we have shown some of the cooking things, that cooking has some relevance to the chemistry. We have discussed, so like that, we will be very open. We'll discuss that how chemistry is persuaded in more friendly way, and at the end you can get the proper knowledge. Okay, so that's the thing. And this is overall a broad overview, as I've been talking about, that we are floating 4 years, three different programs, and that can up to 4 years. Year one, we have already discussed. Year one will be foundation courses, and that could be communicative English, chemistry, physics, bio, and then fundamental courses, that is called foundation courses. Year two, understanding basic chemistry knowledge. Okay, group study project. Year three, specialized courses, individual research project. That's the thing I'm talking about. Here you can see group study project was important. Individual research project, focus on career advancement. So these are the thing are uniqueness here in SRM AP. Yeah, and then year four, 1 year diploma. Those people already decided end of third year they want to do for higher studies. They can choose for 1 year diploma, and they can go for directly foreign universities for their higher studies. Okay, so opportunities, there are different scope and opportunities. You can see, think like a pattern, and we have to always stay positive. Now we have various scope for higher studies. Again, I'm not going to give you all those things. Definitely there are a number of YouTube videos are there what you can do after Bsc chemistry. My today's focus, how to achieve those goals. If you thought about you want to be scientist, how SRM AP is going to help you. So that is the idea of today's webinar. Okay, so scope for higher studies, we don't give you, choose a Master of Science of Chemistry. Okay, that you possibly that you can do. We can give you, there are IITs. That is one thing I want to mention here. All the IITs are offering master's program. So many of you may have a dream to go IITs to get some of your degree. So through here, we can have a Bsc chemistry program in the SRM AP, and then we can train you such a way. There is an entrance exam called IIT JAM for master's program. I'm sure all of you are going to clear that JAM exam. That is, we're going to support you such a way, even after classroom hours, that we can make you ready. Then you can clear the exam, and then you can go to the IITs for your master's program. Okay, so that is a possibility. Okay, the certification course after BSc, like you can go for postgraduate diploma in analytical chemistry. If you are decided to go for industry job after BSc program, we can help you to do a certification course in analytical chemistry. Okay, so that can make you ready. Okay, then employment after Bsc chemistry, again, there are many top companies, pharmaceutical companies, petrochemical companies. Okay, there are pharmaceutical chemicals company. They're looking for young bright people. Okay, as I say that every day people are looking for new material. So who will do this material? It's the chemistry people only do this material. What materials will do? All sorts of applications, starting from morning to evening. Whatever you do is the best on materials. And you people, if you study chemistry, you are the people who are going to do all those things. So there are a wide range of job opportunities that can, and future higher studies opportunities are there after, Bsc chemistry. So these are the, after Bsc chemistry, if you directly go for job, the chemical laboratories, there are n number of laboratories in India available. They are looking for bright people. Okay, clinical laboratories, healthcare industry, pharmaceutical companies, cosmetic, perfume industry, okay, military hospital, fertilizer plants, energy farms. So these are the places you can get a job. Okay, our our placement cell can help you. We can arrange our campusing, and definitely our placement cell is going to help you to get an industry project during the 3 years. So every other possibilities, possible ways we're going to support you to make you ready. Okay, but we are going to tell you that you are not confined yourself only for the job of BSc Chemistry. Once you join, once the first year passed on, you will get the idea what could be your future plan. You can definitely, you are happy. We are happy also if you go for a job market, but based on your understanding. Okay, if you want to for a job, we are going to give you some kind of training. If you want to go for higher studies, we're going to go some kind of training. Okay, so that's much responsibility we faculty member are taking here. And we promise, I promise on behalf of all my department that we will put all our support so you can fulfill your dream. Because, you know, as I said, we all of us came to as teaching profession, our success lie on your success. As a student, we'll be happy. Sorry, as a faculty, we'll be happy to see your success. Our success depends on down the line, any one of you study BSc Chemistry here in SRM AP and become very successful and become entrepreneur in the industry. And then you send us an email and getting, sir, I'm so and so, I'm doing and so. We'll be very happy on that moment. That's why I'm putting so much of emphasis, because your success is our success. A teacher is only be happy when a student got the achievement or goal, whatever the student is desired. So that's the things, you know, these are the routine jobs every graduates have. Then also, of course, you also have a chance to get all kind of graduates government jobs. I'm not going to details. Again, I said there are videos in YouTube, you can see. My point is here, not today, all those things. Point here, our unique program and SRM AP and Department Chemistry. So I came to the very end. You know, here you can see, as I said to you, that you get an opportunity to hands-on research. This is one of the research lab I'm showing. Like that, we have established 5 different research lab, all the 5 faculty members. Okay, these are 5 faculty members. They are research scholars and staff members of Department of Chemistry. Also, I can happy to share that we have within a very short time, we have gained this, our young colleagues have been able to get 1.5 crores of research funding from different government and government fundings. Okay, and apart from that, we have a very good industry collaboration from Amron Batteries. You all of me award of Amron Batteries. This is Amarjyoti Private Limited. They are putting all those batteries. I think every household has these batteries now. Our colleague Dr. Partha Saradi is a part of this big initiative, which is putting a very big lab, and he's one of the PI. PI means principal investigator of this research project in our SRM University AP. So what does it mean for you? That you guys can get an opportunity to go to Amron Energy Limited, which is located near to Tirupati. You can spend some time to see how the energy industry is working, how the battery industry is working. Okay. Similarly, we are in a process of setting up some of the collaboration with some of the LED industry, some of the pharmaceutical industry, some of the bio industry that are in the process pipeline. We didn't mention here because the formal MOU has not signed, but we have made substantial progress. What does it mean? What does it help you guys? Through this international industrial collaboration, definitely, if we are a collaborator, definitely I can write you. If you are found interested, do some industry project among these companies, we can write to those companies because we have a collaboration, we have a MOU. We can write to them. So these are my student, our student, and he or she is interested about this thing. Can you take him or her for a project? So that's the things we're going to do for you guys. Okay, and as I said, they're going to spend time in the research labs. So like that, we have established 5 advanced research laboratories. We have established individual lab facilities to central facilities with the worth of 5 to 6 crores of research instrument. What are the modern instruments you need to pursue chemistry research? We have it in SRM AP. That is one of the important point. I don't think so any of the BSc chemistry curriculum or BSc student in India are going to handle those instruments. But here, as a part of the research project, you going to handle those research instruments by guidance of our research scholars and the faculty members. Okay, I am going to give an example. There is a modern instrument called XRD machine that can tell you what is the crystal structure of a molecule, which is very important for drug discovery to even material synthesis, which is applicable for battery, solar cell devices. Okay, and that instrument we have here in SRM AP. Our faculty members are in charge of the instrument. Our PhD scholars are routinely using that instrument. You, in being part of the department and doing some project relevant to this, you need to do XRD. You're going to run the XRD machine. We're going to train you. Then what could be the benefit? Then what is the benefit after 3 years program? Let's say you decided to go for a pharmaceutical job. When you encounter the interview will ask you, did you ever seen XRD machine? Have you handled XRD machine? And that time you will be very upper hand, because I believe none of the BSc people, pass out people, going to handle this sophisticated machine, but you are going to already did it. So that can give you extra advantage over many other students to get the job. Similarly, this advantage can help you to get higher studies. Okay, so this is at the end. I think I have covered up enough informations and all the salient features, starting from the faculties, curriculum, opportunities, our teaching methods. We are giving enough, our research programs, our instrument facilities. But I think there are many more, much more we can cover, which is time has its essence. It's very difficult with this stimulated time. I encourage you guys, request you guys can visit our website, which is given here. Also, I am very happy, I'll be very happy, delighted to answer any queries. You can write to me. Here is my email ID. Here is my phone number. I will be all happy. And even if you want to talk to any other faculty members, you can go to this website. You can find out their email ID and phone number. You can talk to all of us. And of course, the reason behind you are here, because you have shown interest. You want to pursue Bsc Chemistry as your future studies, and that too Bsc Chemistry in SRM AP. So I request all of you visit the admission page, and you can fill the form, and then our admission department will process. And also one thing I want to mention here, which is very important. If any one of you means, if you do well, because the admission process has two parts, we'll have a small written exam followed by a interaction with the students. And then of course, we're going to see your 10+2 marks. So based on all those things, if you found you are really motivated, outstanding, we're going to, recommend your name for a scholarship. Okay, so one thing is very clear. I'm going to clearly tell you guys, we are having a scholarship starting from 25% to 100% completely free tuition fees, which is also a very important salient features that why you can choose SRM AP, because you are motivated, you are very good. If you have very good high marks in your 10+2, definitely you will get some scholarship, starting from 25% to 100%. Even it can be fully free tuition fees. Fully free tuition fees for the semester, first semester. If you do well in the first semester, again you secure second semester, likewise. Okay, so that's the, again, unique progress is here. Okay, so with that, I like to end here, and I like to thank all of you for your time. As again, I'm saying very firmly, the reason you are here is not by chance, it is not by accident, because it is some arrangement. You have chosen to attend this webinar. That means you have shown very high interest in the science, as particular chemistry. So I believe this webinar is very useful to decide your future, endeavors. That we'll be very happy, all our faculty, if you find out in future that you say, sir, once we attended your SRM AP webinar, and because of that I'm doing so and so, and I'm here in the SRM University and pursuing, we'll be very happy on that day. Now I open this floor to discussion. If you have any particular questions, you can unmute yourselves, you can ask the questions. Not only me, along with my other colleagues, we are very happy to answer your questions. Same time, I'm going to open the chat box. If anyone have written anything on the chat box, I can take the answer. Okay, so I can see there are some questions. Okay, here, can I take here one by one questions? Okay, this is one question. Do SRM AP Okay, do SRM AP BSc honors? Yes, we have a BSc honors, definitely BSc computer science honors. Yes, we do have it. You can visit the web page, certainly relevant information you can find. And then Dilraj Singh is said, is there any special exam for scholarship on the basis 10+2? Dilraj, definitely, as I said, based on the 10+2 marks, we have a scholarship available. I hope you are already filled the application form. You haven't, then you please visit the admission page. Please fill the application form. Our admission department will reach you guys, but there are process we'll do. They will take a small exam and for.
Dr.
Yes.
Mishra, I would like to add this Dilraj's question.
Sure.
Yes, obviously we will look through your 10+2 marks, but at the same time we will have a small interaction with you.
Yes, yes.
I mean, interaction meaning we will just roughly, we will not ask you very difficult question also, very simple common questions. If you are able to answer also based on that interactions also, we will be happy to provide you a scholarship. So
exactly.
Both are important.
Exactly. That's my colleague Dr. Chakraborty said. Yes. And then, sir, is there any special exam scholarship basis? Okay. So, Dalraj, I think you found your answer. Is there any other questions? Any other question? Let me go to chat box.
I think, I mean, if you can unmute yourself and also can ask us question.
Yes, exactly. There is.
If you feel shy, please write it down here.
Yes. This is a good opportunity. All of you can interact with us. As I said from beginning, it could be very interactive session. I can see quite number of you are here. Any other further questions?
And also all our the faculties, even phone number and email address are given in the website. So if you really interested, I mean, it might happen that your question might come after some time, then we will be able to answer also over there.
So there is one thing Dilraj is asking. First of all, Sringam Kashyap is asking one thing. What is the fee for B.Sc Computer Science? So Sringam, thanks for
your. I think you better see our website over there, because we are faculty here. Please don't take it otherwise. So it's better to talk to the admission team. They might give you the clear-cut answer about the fees and all.
Exactly. So
I think a similar question asked by Dilraj also is the fee schedule. Yes, it's available on the website. If it is you cannot able to find out, please contact our admission team. They will be able to tell you correctly.
Is there anyone here from the admission department in the webinar? Anyone here? Mr. Raj, Mr. Rahul, anyone is there from the admission department?
No, I think no.
No, right. Okay. So guys, you can, as Dr. Chakraborty said, Dilraj and Sringam, you please visit the website and contact as I said.
The admission team. We are sorry to tell you, but this is not our faculty. So please bear with us about that thing.
Okay, good. Nirmal, you raised the hand. Mr. Nirmal.
Sir, for B.Sc Honors Sciences, 1.5 lakhs fees, sir.
No, that is fees. You talk to the admission. You talk to the admission team. I mean, I'm asking the students to talk to the admission people. They will tell you this thing better. But again, as we said, based on your, again, I'm repeating the same thing. Based on your 10+2 marks and the small interactions with the faculty, your scholarship will be decided. That will be decided. That we can tell how much scholarship will be there. Okay.
Any other people? Any other questions? Any other queries? Otherwise, in 2 minutes, I'm going to stop the meeting.
If you don't have any other queries, I believe you are well aware and get the essence of hard chemistry in B.Sc is happening in SRM AP Amravati. And at the same time, as we said, and we have shared our phone numbers and email addresses and all, please write to us if you have any questions.
Yes. I'll wait for another 1-2 minutes and then.
I think since no questions are coming, we can
wind up.
And I would like to also thank you, Dilraj.
Yeah.
Really appreciate. Please apply.
Yes. Okay.
So, and also on behalf of our department, I'd like to thank Dr. Mishra also for a very informative session. Hope the students got whatever they are going to get, or whatever they came to over here to keep it in mind.
Yeah.
And I think with that we can.
Sure. It is my pleasure.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. So we are. I'm ending the meeting. Dr. Manathan, is it okay? We are going out.
Yes, Nimai.
Yeah. Okay, Sabya Sachi, we are going out. Mahesh?
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Okay. Once again, I'd like to thank on behalf of Department Chemistry, all of you, a very bright future. Okay, and all the success in coming days. all the best, and we are very much look forward to see you guys in SRM AP. Thank you so much.
Just wait for a moment. This guy wants email address.
Nimai, Dilraj is asking your email ID.
I'm right. Sabia, are you typing it?
I'm writing my one.
Okay.
This one is my email address.
I'm writing my one. Okay.
No, I wrote Nimai, just check.
Okay. Yes.
And this is Dr. Mishra's email address.
Yes.
So,
yes. Yeah.
You can find us in the website also.
Okay. Any
Thanks.
further? I can see all of our like Dilraj, Chadaram, Akash, Aditi, Srinivas Rao. Anybody else having anything? This is what is Birendra, Sheikh, Balisha. No other.
I think Dr. Mishra will. What
okay.
Dr. Rabha is? What is your opinion?
So we'll end the meeting. Okay.
Yeah, we can end up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, once again, thank you guys. Okay. All the best. Bye.
Yeah.